Jacob, our patriarch, lived to be 147 years old. We know that because the Torah tells us at the beginning of Parshat Vayechi exactly how long he lived. The Dat Zakenim Balei Tosfot ask a very interesting question as to why Jacob, the holy man, didn't live as long as his father Yitzchak, Isaac, lived. Isaac lived to be 180 years old. And the answer that the Dat Zakenim give as to why Jacob's life was shorter was because he complained in a particular situation when he first came down to Egypt to visit his family. Now Joseph is in power, and Jacob, the father, is coming in as a hero. He's being brought in, and he's brought to Paro. He's given this great welcome, and Paro sees him and says to him, first question, says to him, "How old are you?" And Jacob's answer is recorded in the Torah and in last week's parasha. Jacob's answer is, Yemei Shnei Megurai Shloshim Machana. I'm 130 years old, as he was at the time. That's 17 years earlier. He lived for 17 years after that moment. And then he continues and says, Me'at v'ra'im hayu yemei shnei chayai. That few and ra and bad and poor were the days of my life. And it didn't reach the days of my ancestors. Paro asks him, "How old are you?" Jacob tells him factually, I am such as I'm 130 years old at the time. And then Jacob continues and offers a complaint or an explanation as to the suffering of his life. And the Dat Zakein Balei Tosfot said because of that complaint, that some unnecessary complaint, he was punished and didn't live as long as his father lived. Now, why 147 years? Why were those the years of his life? Because if you count the words of Paro's question and Jacob's answer, that whole episode, the give and take, there are 33 words that the Torah uses to describe Paro's question and Jacob's answer. 33 years? Well, that's why Jacob at 147 lived 33 years fewer than did his father Isaac, who passed away at 180. Stay healthy, stay well, and stay connected.